shows a narration from Al-Kafi where the Imam said that when a woman stands up for prayer, she should keep her hands over her chest. Wait, what about the men? Like, you can't just show a narration about women and their position of prayer and then generalize and say, oh, your Imams are saying that you should pray with your hands on your chest. You Umaris are so pathetic, it's actually embarrassing, trying to clutch at straws and use anything. You probably got this from some sort of anti-Shia website, copy-pasted from an article without verifying. The hadith speaks about women, not men, so your point is invalid. And also, your men, Sunni men, you don't even place your hands on your chest. So the Holy Prophet ﷺ never folded his arms in prayer. The Ahlul Bayt ﷺ never did it. The companions never did it. It was something that Umar introduced, and then it was popularized during his Khilafah.
The first thing I want to point out is that he is admitting that according to Shia scholars, women are supposed to fold their hands on their chest in prayer.
And yes, women can place their hands on their chest, not men. You see, your four Imams all say, place your hands below the chest. And also, you do know that Islam has different rules for men and women. Like, for example, a woman can wear gold, a man can't. Can you wear gold? Or maybe if you identify as a woman, then yeah, you can wear gold. But there are different rules and ahkam for men and women, unless you also have a waiting period.
And he is saying that this was never done by the Prophet ﷺ or the Ahlul Bayt or any of the Sahaba, men, women, none of them. So why would you tell women to pray in a way that you're claiming was a Umari bid'ah? You're saying that Umar ibn Khattab started this, which is wrong, but this is your claim.
Yes, Umar ibn al-Khattab began this tradition. And he told people to place their hands where? Below the chest. So how are you now claiming that, oh, if Umar started this bid'ah, how is it that people before Umar were placing their hands on their chest? What? The chest and the navel, brother? Two separate things. Yes, two separate parts of your body. If you don't know the difference between your chest and your navel, then maybe you shouldn't really be making Islamic videos. In fact, brother, you should not be making videos at all. So where did the folding of the hands come? Jawahir al-Kalam, volume 11, page 19. What does it state? It states that Umar ibn al-Khattab, whilst he was the Khalifa, Islam conquered Persia, yes? Now remember, Umar didn't conquer Persia because he was in Medina. Umar didn't go to the war. Do you know why? Because if Umar ibn al-Khattab went to the war against Persia, he would have ran away like he ran in Uhud, Khandaq, Khaybar and Hunain. So Imam Ali told Umar, listen bro, stay in Medina, don't join the army. Why? Because you're probably going to run away and embarrass Islam, right? The leader runs, what's going to happen? The army is going to get dismantled. So what happened? The Muslims went, they conquered Persia, they took the Zoroastrian prince and princesses and they brought them in front of Umar in Medina. Umar looked at them and they were standing like this. So Umar said, what's this? They said, oh, so in our Zoroastrian culture, when we want to show respect to somebody, a king, we fold our arms. Do you know what Umar said? Well, we should also show respect to Allah as well, you know. So I think we should add this in our salam. We should stand like this in front of Allah. Amir al-Mu'mineen openly condemned Umar for doing this. But Umar said, no, I'm going to do it. So the fact that nobody during Abu Bakr's Khilafah folded their arms, the fact that no one during the Prophet's lifetime did this. Imam Malik was the only one of your four fuqaha that lived in Medina, so he saw the Sahaba tabi'un, tabi'un, how they prayed. Therefore, he says pray with hands open. The other three, they lived away from Medina, they don't know what the sunnah is. So you people do not follow the Prophet, you don't follow the Ahlul Bayt, you don't follow the Sahaba, you don't follow the Tabi'un. Who you follow is Umar ibn al-Khattab, your Prophet. And this isn't the first bid'ah that Umar has created, my brother. Look at the talaq that you guys do. Look at tarawih that you do. Look at the impermissibility of mutta that you do. Look at the tawaf nisa that you don't do. Look at the khums that you don't give. Look at the washing of the feet in your wudu that you do. Look at the folding of your arms. Look at the looking left and the right at the end of salah. Look at all this. As-salatu khayrun min an-nawm added to the adhan. Or giving 3 divorces in one sitting counts as 3 separate divorces. Yet the Quran goes against that. Your entire religion, your entire understanding of Islam comes from Umar ibn al-Khattab's innovations. You guys have nothing to do with Islam, the Quran, Allah or the Prophet. So brother, prove to me, number 1, that the Quran says the Prophet prayed with his hands folded, because that was your claim. We have evidence from Quran. So I want an evidence from the Quran that the Prophet prayed with his hands folded. Then I want evidences that anyone during the time of the Prophet or during the time of Abu Bakr, I want a hadith from Ahlul Bayt that link to the Prophet. If you can't show that, I will not accept it. Stop embarrassing yourself. Stop making videos. You're getting humbled by Christian children on a daily basis. Yet you want to come here and tell me, oh, I'm not making this video for sectarian reasons. Do you know how many videos online of you calling Shia kuffar openly and publicly? And you don't want to be sectarian. You're a Nasibi.